Fighting game fans have plenty of games to play, but they still need something to play them with. Whether you're just playing them once in a while or heading into tournaments, you'll need the best pad, arcade stick, or stickless controller around. Starting off, we have the Canva Drone 2. Aside from the 8-button layout, it comes with switches that alter the stick's input and compatibility with the machine it's being played on. Its buttons, while responsive, can feel a little slick, but the system buttons are placed out of the way enough to avoid accidental presses. And at only about $125, it's a solid mid-range stick that keeps players in the game. When PDP said that the Victrix Pro FS was designed for tournaments, they really meant it, as only top players and professionals are going to get their money's worth from this stick. Its sturdy design, backed up by aluminum panels, is meant to take the brunt of traveling to and from venues, as well as any accidental drops. That said, the Atoki Omni arcade stick may provide much more value for players, especially if they play on a PS3, PS4, or PC, as those platforms are supported by default. It's a sturdy stick designed to handle bumps and knocks, but also allows people to personalize its cover design. At $220, the cost is still quite heavy for a casual player, but it's a bargain for top fighters. The Flash F500 Elite arcade stick is also a solid option, given it supports nearly all the machines the Atoki Omni does, at nearly half the price. Curiously, it supports vibration and has an optional wrist strap to help players feel the intensity of the action up close. The first and probably most famous stickless controller is the Hitbox. Left, down, and right are assigned to the 3 red buttons on the left, with jump assigned to the 1 button on the bottom, although other models changed the layout some, like the Smash Bros. Based Smashbox, which adds even more buttons. The downside is that they cost nearly $250 now, so players might prefer to try it elsewhere first before buying. The Snackbox Micro is essentially a little hitbox, with a standard 8-face button layout, but it's just as sturdy and easier to mod, with customizable buttons and a faceplate. Plus, the device is compatible with nearly every device around, including Microsoft's consoles, Android smartphones, and the Steam Deck. The Razer Kitsun all-button arcade controller goes for a premium price at $299, but it offers a lot more than some other stickless designs for that cost. Officially licensed by Sony, it has all the system functions of the PS5 pad, from the touchpad to options, sharing, etc., alongside buttons for L3 and R3 functionality. The PXN X8 is $63 and works for Microsoft consoles as well as the Switch, Sony machines, PC, and smartphones, and is snappy with its responses and has plenty of customizable options too. It just has louder, slanted buttons and is harder to mod compared to similar controllers like the Mixbox, however. Keybox Arcade is based in Italy and has a variety of Hitbox and Mixbox style controllers on offer. Some models even offer directional controls on the right and face buttons on the left to aid left-handed players. PS5 owners will have to pay a little bit extra to get a version that works on their machine, while PC owners can use any of their controllers right out of the box. And lastly, if the official Hitbox and Mixbox models are too costly, players can always get their own custom-made controller from Mavercade. Available from their website or their Etsy account, their Key Fighter and Key Brawler models offer a range of stickless designs for affordable prices. And that's about it for our list. Thank you so much for watching, and go to GameRant.com for even more like this.